Hello, friends, and welcome, greetings and salutations. Hello, hello, hello. I am Elsewhere, and I am hope that you are doing great wherever you are in space and time. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having fun. I hope everything is going your way wherever you are. And today, I'm going to be playing some standard. We're going to be trying to do some standard best of 3. We might switch to best of 1 depending on how it goes, but we're playing standard. We're playing Scute Swarm in standard. Scute Swarm in standard, when Zendikar Rising first came out, was kind of a thing. There was kind of a thing there, and then even after the next set came out, I feel like there were still people trying to do like Scute Swarmy decks. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time, and we are going to Scute Swarm. We are going to just swarm it up. Swarm, 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 swarm. One of my videos got a comment on it on YouTube. I had a subscriber comment asking if I would make a Scute Swarm video. So we're going to do it. We are so going to make Scute Swarm videos. It was so kind of them to post a comment. It gave me all the warm, happy feelings in my tum-tum for someone to ask us to play a specific deck. So if you ever have that, if you're watching and you think, man, I'd really like to see this deck played or that deck played, let me know. Made me feel super happy. And I'm very happy to do it. So we're going to do it. Here's what I threw together for standard. Definitely looked at some old lists. Definitely kind of looked around to see what was going on. We might try a couple of different versions as well. We might try a couple of different things, but we're definitely starting with this version because it's what I built. So we've got Neverwinter Dryad. We're going to lets us find a basic forest in the late game, so gives us a landfall trigger. We've got Prosperous Innkeeper. This on 2 hopefully gives us 4 mana on turn 3. 4 mana on turn 3. We've got our powerful 4-drops here. I really like pairing Scute Swarm with Felidar Retreat. I know in those early days there were also Simic versions, and there are a couple of more Simic spells that find basics, and there's like that 3-4 creature that finds a basic and puts it into play when it comes into play for 4, but I like Felidar Retreat as a rebuilding measure. I like this to, if we get board wiped, because notably, a big thing that is in Standard now, since the last time Scute Swarm was really around, is the Massacre card. Massacre War, Massacre... It's not Massacre Girl, but it's, the Massacre card. The mono black card that's black, black, and X, and it gives all creatures -X, -X. It's an enchantment, and then it, like, drains us when their creatures die, and it, gives them life when our creatures die. So we really want to have a rebuild method, because Scute Swarm, before, it was very much a get Scute Swarm up, make a whole bunch of Scute Swarm copies, and then you do really well. But now with Massacre Worm, like, you can't just give your team indestructible and they'll live, because they're all going to be getting -1/-1. So we definitely want to have a rebuild measure for if that happens. Other powerful 4-drops, Eska's Chariot, just, tried and true. And we're also going to pair a couple of Renin 7s. We have 2 Renin 7s to pair with our Eska's Chariots. So Renin 7, interesting in this deck because not only do we get the -3 make a Tree Folk, and then we can do Eska's Chariot Tree Folk things, but we also are going to be using this +1. +1, put all these lands into our hand, and then 0, put any number of lands onto the battlefield tapped. We might be on turn 5 using 0 to put like 2 or 3 lands into play to get 2 or 3 Scute Mob triggers, or to ramp into Scute Swarm getting the 6 or more lands ability. So that's another interesting side effect here. We're going to be playing lots of double-sided cards, so we're playing Mammoth, can be a creature or a land. We're playing 2 Tinder Term Symbiosis, find some of our cool stuff, or find a, that card is mana value 3 or less, so this is only going to find creatures, but we're playing lots of creatures, so that should hopefully find Scute Swarms. And then Amaria's Calls, so they're big mana, they cost a lot, but we're hopefully going to be putting lots of extra lands into play, hopefully going to have lots of land to play them, but also if we can't cast them, they're lands, so that's nice as well. 2 Yasharn, probably only for the first part of his abilities, 4/4 for 4, so that's fine, but going to find a basic forest and a basic plains when he enters the battlefield, so it helps us hit those landfall triggers. We could even see a world where we're casting the second one when we have the first one in play, just to get more lands, to do more landfall triggers. And then obviously we have this little guy, Marasa Root Grazer. So 2/3 for 2, again, on curve, going to be a good blocker if we run against any aggro decks. That's very good news. Vigilance, and you can tap him so he can attack, and then in the second main phase, you can tap him to put another basic from your hand into hand, or he's even a little bit of ramp of, you can tap a land for mana, return that land to your hand, and then play it as your land for turn if you miss a land drop, so a little bit of mana ramp as well. Interesting. And then we're playing Roiling Regrowth. This is Harrow. Harrow was an old card from Invasion. Instant, sack a land, find 2 basics, put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I'm pretty sure this is exactly Harrow. I might be wrong on that, but pretty sure this is just a functional reprint of Harrow. So again, double landfall triggers. So this is a good top deck late game, assuming we have Scute Swarm or a Feldar's Retreat in play. And thins our deck, gets us double triggers, just going to be great. We kind of went over through it. Over on the sideboard, I've got 2 Guardians of Faith for that Massacre card. I can't remember what the Massacre card is called, so I'm just calling it the Massacre card. But this is going to phase out all of our things. So if we've got a couple of Scute Swarm tokens on the battlefield and they think they're just going to wipe them, this can phase them out, and then they come back during our next turn. So this is good against board wipes. Better than Indestructible right now. We got the playset of Thalia's because we're looking to avoid controlled X. Lots of lots of blue green in X, controlled X running around taking extra turns. In environmental sciences, some go find some basics. At one point we had learn cards in the deck. We don't really have the learn cards in the deck anymore. So these could probably come out and become something else. I'm not sure off the top of my head what they would become. So I guess we'll just leave them as those for now. Little 2/2 that's going to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Redain, another big anti-control card. And yeah, and that's going to be the deck. Let's play some Magic. Let's see how this goes. Save and exit. I'm not sure what those cards are going to be. Let's take a look. Play. Standard, traditional. Whoop. Standard, traditional. Come on, you can do it. Oh no, standard, traditional. Scute Swarm, play. Let's go. But yes, hello, my name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you've been here before, thank you so much for revisiting. Thank you so much for coming back and watching us. I'm here every single day on YouTube. I play big fun stuff. I play a lot of big fun historic decks. I play big fun standard decks here today. I'm playing a big fun standard Scute Swarm deck. We might also try Scute Swarm in historic. In our Garruk video, we do big fun historic brawl. That historic brawl Garruk video, we also get to do some Scute Swarmy shenanigans in that. So yeah, if you like these types of things, if you like big fun Magic, definitely hit me up with a like, comment, and subscription. I'm a little baby YouTuber, so all those things help me immensely. About a month into my YouTube journey, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this and see how it goes. We got Chariot for later. I'm going to, I guess I'm gonna do Forest turn 1 into the Neverwinter, but then we're gonna do Mammoth on turn 2. If we're going to do Mammoth on turn 2, is it better to do it on turn 1? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm curious to see how it goes, so we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We'll see what happens, Curious to see what they're on. Curious to see, ooh, they're mulliganing. That's good news for us. Because really, today, the goal isn't necessarily to win a lot of Magic. The goal is not necessarily to win a lot of Magic games. The goal is to Scute Swarm. We are going to Scute Swarm at some point. That's terrible for us. Immediately they play a card that gets rid of our Felidar Retreat. So we don't want to play Felidar Retreat. You know, I think I do just want to play the... No, we've got enough lands now that this Mammoth might be a creature. Let's go ahead and play this as a 1/1. And turn 2... We don't have a 2-drop. That's kind of a bummer. Man, this is such a bummer for us to destroy, because the best card in our hand is Felidar Retreat. I mean, I guess maybe it makes them get rid of this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like, they're not off to the fastest start here. I'm not sure what a green-white deck currently is in Standard, as we're playing a green-white deck, but our goal is to make so many tokens. That is our goal today. Our goal is not necessarily to win Magic. Our goal is to make so many Scute Swarm tokens. We just want video proof of Scute Swarming it up. All right, here comes Thalia. Thalia gonna make our 1 card cost more. That's fine. That's fine. I guess making Roiling Regrowth cost more is a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, we don't have a 2-drop, do we? I guess we can block that and then ramp. Is that what we're gonna do? Play. I don't even want to play our planes first. I don't want to show them the white mana. So we'll just show them another forest, and we'll pass turn, and we'll potentially block. We'll potentially block Thalia. Will we block Thalia? I mean, I guess it gives us the fastest ramp, and it also thins our deck a little bit. Oh, and we do have Chariot in hand, so this is like getting us towards Chariot. So that's probably what we're going to do. Chariot's probably one of the best things we can do here. Let's make sure this isn't only at sorcery speed. It's not, so yeah, we'll block. We'll go find a plains. See what they're up to. Oh, that's interesting. Now we're going to see what they're up to. Whenever you cast a creature spell. Wow, so they're going wide. They're also going wide. I don't think we're playing enough creatures to play this, right? So training resolves. Oops, they're getting training on that as well. Training's over attacks with a higher power creature, huh? Yeah, let's go ahead and block. Let's go ahead and block. We'll do one blocker, and then we'll activate the ability. Go put a forest into play. So we're going to... Or not forest. We're going to put a... Oh, it has to be a forest. Okay. So yes, going to put a forest into play. Going to get hit for 2. Yasharn. Very good draw. Play Yasharn. Now they need to be able to remove Yasharn. They need to get this off the battlefield. Take both our lands. So now we are at enough lands for... we have enough lands for Scute Mob. We would love to draw turn 6 Scute Mob. So we're going to Dryad. Okay, Gatilda. They're green-white humans. If they don't have a removal spell, we do put them off attacking for a turn. And we really, that's definitely what we want to do. We definitely want to put them off attacking for a couple of turns. I guess we're probably going to play this Feladar's Retreat, right? Spit out a cat token. Make them potentially get rid of their creature. Oh, that's interesting. They don't have any mana to do the thing, but they did go a little... Oh, because they can tap their humans for mana now. Oh, wow. So yes, so that went very well for them. And we're not really playing much in the way of removal, are we? This is one of those bummers of they've just emptied their hand. Oh, we got the Scute Swarm. Drawing Scute Swarm. I guess we're playing Force that they already know about. Then we'll play Chariot. Chariot's going to make those 2. We'll pass the turn. We currently have 3 blocks up. And we really can't crew Chariot because this can... they have to pay 3 to do it. Remove 2+1/+1 counters. Right now they only have the 1+1/+1 counter. So, right now... And they drew land. That's very good for us. Now, Gatilda does have... They can tap Gatilda in 6. 1, 2... Oh, they're just going to go ahead and do it now. Oh, that gives them so much mana. And these are all humans, right? So, oh my goodness. They have just infinite mana right now. So they can blow up Chariot if that is what they decide to do. If they attack and allow us to kill Hoplite, we will gladly kill Hoplite. But even with an attack, they then have to remove some counters from things. Interesting. We'd also love to get the adversary off the board, as that's giving their whole team +1/+1. So next turn we're going to Scute Swarm, and then we're going to, we're at 5, so 6. Oh, we just need to live a couple more turns. If we can Scute Swarm into the Roiling Regrowth, that would be huge. That would be just massive. And it looks like, as of right now, we might get to do that. Alright, they are just going to go ahead and blow up Chariot before any attacks or anything. So we are down to Chariot. But now they're not attacking this turn. Oh, and a Wrenn and 6. We've drawn really well. So, do we go ahead and play Scute Swarm? Because Scute Swarm activates when it's 6, right? Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 6 or more lands. So yeah, I think we Scute Swarm, play a land. Get a token that's a copy of Scute Swarm. No attacks. We're in blocking land. So now next turn, we're going to get 3 land triggers. Right? Does this put them into play tapped? Yeah, it puts them into play tapped. I wonder if Harrow didn't put them into play tapped. I wonder if that's what the difference is. But this is game 1. This is game 1. We've already got Scute Swarm in play. They didn't find removal spell. Obviously, they have a huge board stake. They have a huge board. We need to not die this turn. And we're going to make so many Scute Swarm triggers. We're going to have so many Scute Swarm triggers in game 1. Game 1 of the video. I'm going to do my spiel again because it seems like this might be a cool reclippable moment. Okay, here comes a big attack. Here comes a big attack. Oh, well, they're rethinking it. Oh, they just passed. No attack. No attack. They're just going to put a +1/+1 counter on everything again. Wow. All right, so do we do anything else? Do we just start with... I think we just start with... No, we start with this basic, right? Start with this basic. Get more Scute Swarm tokens. Oh, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to win this game. Because we're going to get so many Scute Swarms, and they don't currently have the removal. And now we're just going to be able to block for days. Regrowth. Will they scoop it up? Will they let us have our fun? Will they let us make all of our tokens? Sack a land. We should have sacked one of the ones that were already untapped. Oops. We're actually going to leave that forest. Yeah. We'll find 2 plains. Get more Scute Swarms. Look at all these triggers. We're doing it. Look at all the Scute Swarm triggers. We have blocks for days. Unless they can make something like unblockable. We have so many blockers now. And now next turn we can play Renin 7, or we could play Felidar. Oh my goodness, we need to hit our landfall. Oh, but we're going to have this to hit our land triggers every turn. We're going to hit double land triggers every turn because of this. Wow. Wow, this is great. No attack. We just need to not die. We just need to not die. And we're going to have so many Scute Swarms. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it in standard. Hello, and my name's Elsewhere. If you enjoy seeing 12 Scute Swarms, 12 Scute Swarm copies, give me a like, a comment, and a subscription if you enjoy this type of magic, because this is a lot of what we do here on the channel. We try to do big, fun, silly things, and we have succeeded. We have succeeded in doing a big, fun, silly thing here in Magic the Gathering on Arena. Unless they've drawn something that gets rid of everything, we're in very good place. That is not going to do it. That is not going to do it. They're making 1 or 2 extra tokens a turn. They're putting lots of +1/+1 counters on their stuff. So we are going to take a big hit. Like, we only have, like, the 3 blockers for real. Because we'd really like to keep all of our Scute Swarm tokens till next turn. So that we can make, like, 20... The first land, next turn we'll make 20 tokens. Alright, so this is it. This is the big attack. Lots of training. So, looks like we are going to have to block more stuff than we would like. I guess let's throw these 2 in front of the biggest things immediately, which are over here, right? And then Yasharn can go in front of something big as well. Not sure why this is attacking. Oh, do they have enough to... No, they don't have enough mana. No, they have 1, 2, 3, 4... So no, they don't have enough mana to do that. So how much damage is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. So we still have to block 2 more things, unfortunately. So we do have to block you. We do have to block you. But then we're taking 16. Am I reading this all correctly? There's no trample on this battlefield, is there? No trample? No trample? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Right? Oh, I hope I didn't mess this up. I hope I didn't end our fun when it felt like we were going to get there. Let's see if I've mathed correctly. Alright, we're at 1. Another Rin. So, we're going to play this first, right? And then this is going to make... We could put +1/+1 counters on all of our stuff. I think that's probably what we want to do. We're going to play this as a land. We're going to get all these landfall triggers. We'll put +1/+1 counters, right? I don't think 1 extra cat's going to do it. So here come lots of triggers. And we're going to make our team bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes. They really need to destroy Felidar retreat now. Which, they've got tons... Oh, they don't have... Do they have 3 mana? They're getting a stop, so I assume they have 3 mana. They have... Yeah, they've got 3 mana. Are they just not going to do it? They just didn't do it. Return target basic land. to your hand. You'll return one of these planes. Surely they're going to get rid of Felidar Retreat here. It might just be a simple thing that they're missing. They might have kind of forgotten that their training thing can do that. Because if we get another Felidar Retreat trigger here, we're doing very good. But look at all our Scute Swarms. Oh no, I tapped this, so we don't get to do it again. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. I did that wrong. I wanted to, Oh no. Well, I guess that puts us off a turn, doesn't it? We still have land draws. They're putting counters on things. Oh, I really wanted to do double landfall triggers that turn, but I guess that's not how it was going to work, was it? Oh, okay, so we're not as, like, bad off as I thought we were, like, off of this miss, but yeah, unfortunately, we do have to just keep blocking all of these things, and they are just still making more and more creatures. So we definitely have to block that. We definitely have to block that. Oh, we're at 1. We have to block everything. Oh, no. Oh, I thought we were going to get there this game. I really did. Now it is not so certain. It is no longer anywhere near so certain that we're going to survive this game. So we have to block literally every creature. We need to see no angry red. No angry red. Alright, looks like everything is blocked. 12 blockers. Leaves us with 8 Scute Swarms. So, we really need to get... Now we need to get, like, triple landfall. We really need to draw another Roiling Recoil. We need to draw one of those. Look at all of our tokens. Look at all of our tokens. It's still... I feel like if we lose this game, I still have to wrap this up with success because we had so many tokens there. This is great. Alright. Well... Oh, and they're at 35. They're at so much life. Yep, they're realizing they can get rid of Felidar Retreat. We're going to play a land, and we're going to make so many tokens. And I guess we're going to get to make a big creature with Rin and 7, which is good. I don't know if it's good enough, but it's good. Don't know if it's good enough. Alright. That's honestly not the best draw because we already have so many. It's just one more. But yeah, we're still going to play it. We'll play our land. And yeah, the biggest dilemma here is... Yeah, we're going to play our land. So we're going to get all these triggers. We're going to play a Rin in 7. We're going to +1. Oh my goodness, we hit 0 land. Oh no. We hit 0 land with that Rin and 7 trigger. So no attacks. Oh, that was so unlucky. If we had just hit a land. Well, now next turn, we're going to +1 again. Oh no, they have a flying creature. Oh, I didn't realize they had a land that was flying. Oh, we should have made the reach token. Oh, that would have been so good. But I didn't see it. Doesn't this have reach? No, it has vigilance. It's like, do we have something that has surprise reach? Oh no. Oh, we lost this game. We lost game 1. Oh, they attacked... Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, yeah, the creature is attacking me. I was like, oh my goodness, they attacked the wrong thing. But yeah, well, we will indeed block this token, and nothing else can block the flyer, unfortunately. Oh, what a cool game. What a cool game, though. Oh my goodness, that was a sweet game of Magic, and that's what we're here for. We are definitely here to play sweet games of Magic. Well, let's try this next turn. What could we have done? Maybe, I guess we couldn't really have done any. The biggest difference there is that we needed to make the Rin token that I didn't make. So, what do we do against that deck? It didn't look like we do anything, right? I think we just keep the same, like nothing in here, you know, strikes me. Man, what we really needed there was a Prosperous Innkeeper to gain our life total up. Had we just been able to gain a lot of life, had we had an Innkeeper on the battlefield, oh man, I don't think we would have lost if we'd had Innkeeper. Honestly, also them having the little training dude. That's usually only like a 1 or 2 of in those decks. The little training soldier that is able to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Well, they weren't playing artifacts and enchantments, so we don't need more of those. I guess you could argue having a flyer wouldn't be bad. They're not playing big mana stuff. I mean, maybe the Protector's Shield. Maybe we want this for the backside of Verdane. Deal 1 less damage to our stuff. Deals 1 less damage to us, right? You know, I'm going to take out 1 Chariot. Put in one of the Redanes. We'll do backside for Redane. I hadn't really thought about how to sideboard anything for this. This little 1/1 doesn't really trade with anything in their deck, so maybe we'll take out that too and put in the other Redane. We'll do that. If they don't hit the give all of your team +1/+1 guy, I think the backside of Verdane is actually pretty powerful, right? Let's see. All right, we're on the play. We're gonna play first. All right, this is 2 lands. 2 lands. All these Scute Swarms. Oh, do we keep it? We only have 1 draw, right? I'm gonna keep it and pray. We'll move on to other games if this goes badly. But I think having the Scute Swarm, having double Scute Swarm is really where we want to be. Like, this is the fun we want to have. They've probably cited in like Fateful Absence or maybe Skyclave Apparitions if they weren't playing Skyclaves before. Okay, we did hit land 3. We did hit land 3. That's great news. So we are just going to play a Scute Swarm on 3, and then we'll start doing the regrowth on our next turns. Maybe. Or do we just want to play the Chariot to get it down? Chariot also makes copies of tokens. Alright, there's Catilda. Catilda was very good for them last game. I'm going to play a Scute Swarm and hope it sticks around. Scute Swarm sticking around equals regrowth. Or maybe if we hit land, like I said, if we hit land, it might just be Chariot to put a little fear into them. Alright, they don't... Oh, they do have double white. They have double white because Catilda can make white mana. Elite Spellbinder. Elite Spellbinder is great for us. That's fine. Because they could take the Scute Swarm, but we're going to have lots of lands. And if they take one of the regrowths, we're going to have lots of lands. So it's just fine. We need them to not have something that hits all of our creatures, that hits like creatures with the same name. If they're taking Chariot, that's fine. That's really one of the lesser cards that we're looking to do right now. We're looking to have a fun time with almost everything else. Oh no, I'm surprised they took Chariot when that was their card. So yeah, I think we just want to play the regrowth. This is an instant, so I guess we could do it at instant speed if we wanted. But if we do it now, it sacks a land, right? So sack that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't quite get us to... Yeah, we can't cast lots of things, really. We can't cast a regrowth and a other thing. And regrowth, like I said, regrowth is an instant. I'm hesitant to cast the second Scute Swarm, but maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. If I cast second Scute Swarm and play land, I get 2 1/1s. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play second Scute Swarm, and I'm gonna play land. I'm gonna make 2 1/1s. These are notably just 1/1s. They're not actual Scute Swarm copies, but they give us blockers. We would love to block this little hopeful initiate if it were to stay a 1/2. I guess it gets pumped up, doesn't it, if it attacks? But then next turn, if we draw land, it doesn't even have to be an untapped land. Just if we draw land, we're doing it. We're making Scute Swarms. Oh no. Alright. Well, there's Cathar, but it only hits 1 creature, so they're going to take 1 of our Scute Swarms. So we are happy to have had the second Scute Swarm because of this. They still have 3 mana open because Catilda gives all their creatures like Llanowar Elves ability. I guess Reflecting Pool, would that be the more accurate combination? Something that does, or not Paradise Druid. Incubation Druid. Gives them Incubation Druid ability. So let's see. Let's see what they're going to do. All right, they're attacking. They're attacking. Yep. I don't want to lose all my things, so no blocks. We did it. That's what we wanted to draw, right? We wanted to draw that so we can play land. That's 5. Maybe the regrowth is better to play first. Let's play regrowth. Sacrifice one of these. One of each type. It's going to make some regulars. But now this land makes another Scute Swarm. So now we have 2 Scute Swarms. And we have another recoiling regrowth in our hand that they know about. So they need to make us get rid of this or exile it in some way. But if they don't, Luminarch, that's good for us. That's good for us. Again, we can take a couple of hits. We are okay with taking a couple of hits. If we draw untapped land and they don't get us with anything, we get to play Redain on backside and make their hits be a lot less. I guess we probably have to play Redain in the air, though, don't we, to block this Spellbinder. But Spellbinder's about to get much bigger. Oh, we really need an Innkeeper. We've needed an Innkeeper all of these games to gain more life. We're doing the thing where we're making a lot of tokens, but unfortunately, making a lot of tokens isn't going to matter when they have all this attacking happening. I think we have to start blocking on the ground. Because we're already at 11. They've got 2 things, so we're... Oh, wow! That was exactly what we needed. That was exactly what we needed. So, yep, play the Innkeeper. Play Roiling Regrowth. Sacrifice a Plains. We'll get 2 Plains. And now we're making Scute Swarms. And we're gaining life off of creatures entering the battlefield. Alright, that gets us back up to 15. No attacks. We really need to draw, I guess, more land. A Yasharn. Yasharn would be a great draw here to go get 2 lands. What else would be a great draw here? There's a lot of things that would just be really great draws here. But we need to just keep gaining life. We need to keep drawing land so that we keep getting Scute Swarm triggers. Something that drew more than 1 land would be preferable. We have to keep Innkeeper alive so that we keep gaining life. Very interesting times. This has been great. This has been really fun. We're going to see. I'm glad we didn't just run into, a super board wipey deck. I'm glad we didn't hit a super board wipey deck game 1, but instead we get to have all this fun times. Yes, we probably do have to play Redain as a blocker here. Well... Yeah, I guess we're still only blocking with 1s, right? Because we're still hoping to, get more power. We're hoping to do more things. So, yeah, we'll block here. We'll take 7. Whew. Yeah, that's all we're going to block. We'll take 7. We're hopefully going to gain, we're hopefully going to start gaining more life per turn than they're dealing to us. That is certainly the ideal scenario here. Let's see if that happens. Oh. Alright, that is a basic land. We do get to play that as land. So, yep, play that as land. Enters tapped. Make a whole bunch of tokens. And particularly since our tokens haven't had to block yet, that's great. We're also going to get, once these creatures come to play, we're going to get Prosperous Innkeeper life gain. As long as they don't do something here. It looks like they're thinking about it. They're thinking about doing something. But yep, we're going to gain a life for each one of these. I'm going to go ahead and play the Chariot as well. Chariot probably going to get destroyed by their thing, but Chariot going to gain us another 2 life, which is very important. We're gaining life is very important. That's how we lost last game. If we had just had an Innkeeper last game, I mean, it would have kept going for a while, but it felt like we would have won. And we can now block with things. They have to destroy Chariot, otherwise we're going to block with it. And we can tap our Scute Swarms. How many Scute Swarms do we have? So we currently have 12 Scute Swarms. So we need to keep getting lucky. We need to keep drawing things that are lands. One more land gives us 24 Scute Swarms and gains us 12 life. But they drew another creature with flying. That's not good news for us. The question is, do we play this Redain? Which side do we play Redain on? They again just have infinite mana because of all of their things. So we're going to combat. Yep, they're pumping up Elite Spellbinder. Elite Spellbinder could be at 8/6. Sometimes Pablo, PVVR, gets very large. Pablo, very powerful creature. Well, they're just attacking us for that. Now, notably, they can Catilda. They can only Catilda once. So I'm going to attempt to block the 1 with Eska's Chariot. We'll see if they destroy Chariot when I do that. If they destroy Chariot when we do that, they still have enough mana to put a +1/+1 counter on things. That's a bummer. But we're still going to do it. We're going to activate Chariot, block with the Scute Swarms that we're not blocking with anyway. We need to not draw another Chariot. We need to draw something that produces a land. Roiling Regrowth would be massive here. That's what we really need to draw. If they let us block, we're just going to block this 1/1. Yeah, we're just going to block the 1/1 with Chariot. They can destroy. They're not even destroying it. They're just losing their 1/1, which maybe they just feel like they're in a good enough spot. Maybe they really want to put 6/+1 or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature, which granted, they have a lot of creatures. Like, that's not a bad mode to do. Do they want to blow up our treasure? Kind of looked like they were hovering over the treasure for a second there. But wow, what a cool game. We were at 18 minutes on our clock. They're at 13 minutes on theirs. So yep, there goes Chariot. They could have done that at any time. Yeah, I'm surprised they're doing it now when they could have done it before blocks. Oh, we went to Night. We went to Night because they didn't cast a spell. Oh no. Well, and like we said, the jig might be up because we did not draw. So how do we flip back to day? If a player casts at least 2 spells during their own turn, it becomes day. So we can't cast 2 spells. We can only cast 1 spell. So we have to cast this blocker for this 8/8 where we die. We have to have a blocker for Pablo. So if they have a way to get rid of this blocker, we lose the game. Unfortunately, we didn't gain enough life. We needed another basic land, and we didn't get there. So we're playing the Redain. We're going to gain 1 life. We're going to go, and unfortunately after that, we're passing turn. So if they are able to get Redain off the battlefield, they win this game. If they don't, we get 1 more draw step. 1 more draw step to try to draw basic land or recoiling regrowth. Recoil regrowth that lets us sack a land to go find 2 basics. Finding 2 basics isn't necessarily ending the game here, but we'd be gaining so much life. Alright, there's a creature for them. They're probably going to try to play 2 spells so that they can flip their... Yeah, 2 spells is going to flip this card. Alright, they've tapped their Cave of the Dragon thing. That's good news. Yep, we have to chump block if they attack this turn. That's less good news. And they are also going to get to eat Prosper's Innkeeper if they target correctly. Prosper's Innkeeper is the card they need to eat on this attack. Oh no. Yep, we're going to lose just barely again, it feels like. Oh, we've made so many tokens. We made 11, and then are you the 10th or are you the 12th? I can't go through those like well enough to find out. But yep, we have to block Flyer. And we'll also block the 1. 2 blocks. They'll probably Catilda. Right? That way they keep their 1. Oh, nope, they're just fine with the trades. Alright, we have very few outs, because unfortunately this happens like immediately. So they do, let's see if they eat the Innkeeper. Yep, they're reading the Innkeeper. They successfully ate Innkeeper, so we're no longer gaining life. We will play our... we'll play Mammoth to see how many Scute mobs that we have. We are going to have, I believe, 22, and I think we had 24 on that other game. So I think 22, 24 Scute mobs is our current record. And yep, that's going to do it because we cannot block the attacks in the air. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But wow, those are really cool games. Those are really cool games. Let's keep going. Let's play more. That was sweet. My name's Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hello and welcome as well. Thank you for watching my content. If you're enjoying my content, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little baby YouTuber, about a month into my YouTube journey, so every interaction, every like, comment, and subscribing helps me immensely appease the great algorithm. Traditional standard rank, yep, it went back to Boros Life Gain for some reason. No, we don't want to play Boros Life Gain, we want to play Scute Swarm. Let's go. Let's go. But yep, this is very accurate to what I try to do here on this channel. We are trying to play big, fun, silly stuff. We want to do big, fun, silly things in Magic. We're not necessarily playing, tier 1 decks. We're trying to do infinite life. We're trying to do infinite tokens. We'd love to see if we can crash this client making Scute Swarm tokens. I believe you're able to make like 250 tokens. I think that's as high as it lets you go. But yeah, that is our goal. We want to make like 250 Scute Swarm tokens. If that sounds like a good time to you, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this video was a commenter, a YouTube commenter. It made me feel all, good and happy in my tum-tum, asking me to do a deck, and they asked for Scute Swarm, so we are Scute Swarming. I guess we're gonna keep this and hope to draw good. We'll keep this and hope to draw good. But yeah, we're having a blast doing it. What are we gonna play first? I think we play Overgrown Farmland first, and then turn 2 we'll play the Root Ghast, and then on turn 3 our Overgrown start coming into play untapped. They mulled to 5. They mulled to 5, but they are on blue-black, so that looks like control. We talked about the Massacre card, Massacre War, Massacre thing. Okay. We're going to play the Forest. I'm going to play this so that we don't get Jawari Disruptioned. There is a pause here, so that could be Consider, that could be just a draw card spell, but that could be Jawari Disruption. I'm very happy to not be getting Jawari Disruption. We would like that not to happen. So they're looking at it. They're wondering if they want to kill this. They don't. It's just a little mana ramp. Just a little mana ramp. Ooh, they didn't find their land. So, again, we'll play our Overgrown. And we'll play this 2-3. We'll play this 2-3. We're going to see what they do. We're going to see what they do. All right, we're going to attack. All right, get in there, little Dryad friend. Little Neverwinter Dryad. Getting aggressive. Getting aggressive. Oh, they found land 3. Path of Peril. So they're Esper, it looks like. What does Path of Peril do? Okay, interesting. Well, that's fine. We now know that this is going to come into play untapped. Oh, no, we're just going to play Chariot, right? Yeah, we play land and play Chariot. Well, Chariot's not going to be countered. So we're not doing our Scute Swarm plan, but Chariot, just one of the most powerful cards going in Standard, so that's cool. And if we ever have Scute Swarm and we have a Scute Swarm token, Chariot does make copies of the Scute Swarm token, so that's sweet. So yeah, now we're going to get to another Chariot, but no, we'll play Mammoth. Mammoth as a creature, and we'll play our land if Mammoth resolves, and then Mammoth can crew the Chariot. So yep, we'll play land. Mammoth gonna crew Chariot. Oh, they could kill it right now. They didn't. So that says they probably want to kill the Chariot, which is fine, because we have another Chariot in hand. We have another Chariot in hand. So right now, this game going good on just a more traditional, green plan. Yep, there's the kill our Chariot. They take 2 damage. We get to attack them. And next turn, we'll... Oh. We're just going to go ahead and play this out. They don't have counter magic up. They have 1 mana up. Maybe a Consider? This is going to resolve. We're going beatdowns. We're going beatdowns. So another one of these. All right, we got there. We won game 1. We won game 1. The best thing about winning game 1 is that we didn't really get to show them our plan. We didn't really show them what we're doing. So this is the matchup where we are going to want our Guardians of Faith. So I think we're going to take out Probably one of this and one of this. Bring in the 2 Guardians of Faiths. We also want Thalia. Thalia, gonna be very strong in this matchup. 1, 2. I guess more Neverwinters, right? It's another Neverwinter. Maybe the Yasharn. Yasharn costing 4. And that's enough for 4 Thalias. We also want the Redanes, actually. So, yeah, if another Thalia is going to come out, I guess this other Neverwinter comes out, bring in the 2 Redanes. All right, let's go. Let's Scute Swarm it up. We didn't get to Scute Swarm there, but man, I'm so happy that we got to Scute Swarm so much in the first games. Those first 2 games, we made 22 Scute Swarms and 24 Scute Swarms, and I was definitely afraid that we just weren't going to make any. I was definitely afraid. It was like, well, we're going to try, but as so many decks in Standard right now are just so control-heavy. All right. This is... I think we keep this. I think we're going to keep this. We've got Scute Swarm. We're not going to play Scute Swarm early, because Scute Swarm's going to die if we play it early. We're going to play Scute Swarm probably after we have Guardian of Faith up. We drew both of our Guardians of Faith. That's pretty crazy. Let's start with Forest. And now we have Path. So I guess turn 3 is going to be Mammoth. Turn 3 is going to be Mammoth, most likely. I guess if we don't draw another untapped land by turn 3... Oh, what's happening? Target player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land from card with mana value 2 or less. That is nothing. We have no non-land card with mana value 2 or less. They do get to see our plan now, though. All right, we drew a card with mana value 2 or less. This is actually, that was a fantastic draw. Gives us a treasure. Treasure means we can, oh, that's just consider. That's not a counterspell. Oh, I feel a little bad for their film Futches. Because they're probably playing a much more real deck than us. They're probably playing a much more tier, like, one-ish deck with a blue-black Dimir control. But sometimes you get got. Sometimes you get got by people playing weird jank that you can't handle. Things like Felidar Retreat, gonna rebuild after a Massacre card. Things like Scute Swarm, just gonna hopefully get there. Fun times. Our opponent's thinking about it. Or they mulliganed to 6 this game. I suppose it is possible that they didn't draw land 3 and they have left the arena. They have left the game. That is certainly possible. Or they could be trying to get us. They could be making us think that they left the arena, but they really didn't. So that we would turn 4 go for Felidar. Hello. Well, yeah, we're just going to play our Thalia. Thalia, gonna be good. I'm gonna play the Mammoth as a land. Since we didn't draw another untapped land, I want Mammoth as land. We want to get up to 6 land as fast as possible for Scute Swarm, but we also want to get up to, this way, next turn, we can play Felidar Retreat, plus get a landfall trigger, which would be very powerful. And Thalia here, going to make their stuff cost 1 more, because almost everything they're playing is an instant or sorcery. Honestly, they missed turn 3 land. This Thalia might be enough to win the game. If they Jawari Disruption, we will be paying the 1. We will be paying the 1 to Thalia, to have this Thalia resolve. But it does look like they might have left the game, so we gain a life. Like I said, we'll play Mammoth as a land. We'll go ahead and attack for 1. Go, Prosperous Innkeeper, go! Now it is their turn. We'll see. They might have also gotten disconnected. They did have some bad luck there, and that's always a bummer sometimes. You know, it's more polite to just concede and move on with your day. You know, not make us spend 90 seconds doing this. But, you know, that happens in Magic, and it's good to be able to, you know, just realize and understand that does happen. It happens to me. And I'm sure on stream I've had some, like, oh no, that's a bummer moments. It certainly is a bummer when you don't draw your 3rd land, but, you know, you just concede and move on with your day. There's more fun to be had. Just, particularly when you're playing Arena, it's so much more of a bummer when you're playing, like, competitive Magic or, like, FNM, where once the game is over for the round, you have to wait, you know, 30 minutes to play more Magic, potentially. But, you know, on Arena, there's always more fun to be had. You can just concede and move on to the next match and try to have a good time there. But wow, I can't believe it. It looks like we are going to get a win here with our deck. We are going to get a win, which definitely was not a thing I thought we were going to do. But we did. We did it. We won a round. You know, we don't really know how it would have gone had they, you know, drawn land and stuff. But even if they had just played it out, like, there's certainly no guarantee. Like, things were looking good for us, but, you know, a counter spell here, a well-timed removal spell there might be enough there to keep us down. But yeah, we got some gold. We got a card. What do we get? We got a boarded window. I feel like I've gotten a lot of boarded windows as my prizes. Let's see. It did the same thing again. Traditional, standard, ranked. Traditional, standard, ranked. Oh, it did remember that we want to play Scute Swarm this time. That's nice. That's nice of it. We will indeed play Scute Swarm. Let's play more Magic. It's magic time. It's magic time o'clock. It's magic time. It's time to play some games against Johnny Armless. Let's go, Johnny. Johnny be good. Do. We'll play first. Okay. Well, we're going to get a treasure on turn 2. We're going to keep this, right? Yeah, we're going to keep this. I don't know how great of a keep this is, but we'll play this on turn 1 since it's going to come into play tapped. Turn 2, we'll play Innkeeper. That way we have 3 mana for turn 3. And I guess I really would rather not regrowth on turn 3. I'm going to play Innkeeper. We need to get that mana. Get that mana going. So we really want to draw land here. That's interesting. But no, we're going to keep this. If we draw land, we're going to play Felidar Retreat. Or maybe we're going to play Chariot. Do we play Retreat or do we play Chariot? I think we play Retreat. Oh, they're on green-black. I don't know what green-black means. We didn't draw land. Not drawing land is really rough there. Well, I guess we play Neverwinter. And we pass? We can do this as any time, right? Yeah. So we can block and then do that to get our guaranteed 3rd land. Or at least it'll replace the treasure with a land. Oh, they're on Jund. Alright, they're on Jund. I guess there is like a Jund Dragons list in Standard, right? So they're going to grow their team. It's a little bit of a bummer that we have to block this, but we kind of do. Yep, we'll go ahead and block. Declare the block. Then we'll go ahead and activate this ability. Unfortunately, nothing in play really doing landfall triggers for us, but what land are we looking for? I guess we're just looking for basic forest. Yep, we'll get basic forest. Look at our lands. We have the cool Dracula lands and stuff. Okay. So, I guess it's probably Chariot, right? Chariot o'clock. Yeah, let's play Chariot. Chariot gains us a couple of life, gives us some more blockers. We're not blocking with our 1/1, so I guess we're going to go ahead and attack again. Or is this the first time we attack? Go, Innkeeper, go! It's an aggressive little Innkeeper. He's an aggressive little halfling. Doesn't look like he's going to deal damage, but I guess a lot of cards in Magic don't necessarily look like they're going to deal damage. So here comes 4. I don't want to trade our Chariot with this, so yep, no blocks. We'll take 4, go to 19. That's fine. See what they play. We're more interested in what they play here. They've got 4 mana up. They've got 1 black. They've got a red. Is it going to be that dragon? No, not the dragon. It's their own Prosperous Innkeeper. It gives them 3 mana. Now they're also going to be gaining some life. I guess we're going to play Felidar this turn, right? They have enough mana up to kill Chariot. Alright, we drew a land. That's great news. So... I think we go ahead and crew, right? No, I guess it doesn't matter. I think we play Felidar. Play land. We're going to make a 2/2 cat. We're going to gain a life. We will try to crew this time. See if we get an attack in. I can't imagine we're going to get to actually declare attack with this Chariot. We are not. Chariot down. We'll We'll attack for 2. I think our Prosperous Innkeeper is better than their Prosperous Innkeeper, so I would like to continue to have it. Got them to 15. We're 20. This is one of those decks, though, one of those games where, you know, for the most part, their life total doesn't super matter. It's like, if we're going to win with a home run. We're going to win with 30 to 60 Scute Swarms on the battlefield. That's how we're trying to win this game. They're going to win, you know, by more 1-for-1ing us and hopefully getting those things up. But we're going to try to gain a lot of life. Alright, they're growing their Innkeeper. That's fine. This is kind of a big hit. No blocks. We're going to take 7. So our tokens, our 2/2s are becoming blocking creatures. We're going to play our 2/3s, and we're going to start bouncing our own lands. Definitely playing 1, 2, 3. Gain a life. Do we just want to play this? I think we're going to pass the turn. This is notably an instant, so we can potentially get some fun in. We can put 2+1/+1 counters on our things. So maybe that's what we're going to do. Maybe if we can grow our team with +1/+1 counters, they'll be good enough. We're going to see what they're going to do here. Maybe they're going to try to kill one of our blockers. If they did it with a damage-based spell, I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. The beginning of your post-combat main phase, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the total amount of life your opponent's lost this turn. Okay, so they're going to get to do some card draw. Interesting. So, yep, let them attack. They do have mana up. Yeah, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to try to put 2+1/+1 counters on all of our stuff. Sack a land. We will sack a forest. We'll find one of each. I would like to put a +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures. Wow, we're actually going to get to do a really big attack next turn. So now I would like to block their Prosperous Innkeeper. I'd like to block their 3/3. I'm just going to block all their stuff. We're going to block all their stuff so they don't get the draw card triggers. And this is honestly, if they don't have a removal, wow, that block's just happening. I think that was a we win the game block. Was Roiling Regrowth just a we win the game spell? So play another one of this. Oh, we did it! We won the game! Oh my goodness! We won the game! Against, I don't know what it is, some sort of Jund. Some kind of Jund. Wow! We're 3-2. We're 3-2. In the 2 games we lost, we're incredibly competitive. Wow, well, what do we do against Jund? What do we do against Jund? That was a Klondike bar commercial, right? Did I just sing the Klondike bar? What would you do against Jund? That was kind of fun. They're not really sacrificing anything, so the Sharn doesn't feel great, but it does... So I don't think we need more Sharns. I don't think we need to blow up Ranger class. They didn't play anything big. I don't think... Maybe the Guardians of Faith. The biggest things I could see here are maybe an argument for the Guardians of Faith. What would come out to make room for Guardian of Faith? Let's take out one of these 1-drops, and let's take out one of these. I kind of hate taking that out because it's really good against some of their things. We just saw how good the regrowths and things are. I don't really want to take out a Chariot. Making 2 2/2s seems powerful enough, so I guess maybe it'll be, yeah, we'll just take out 2 of these and bring in 2 of these, and click done. Let's go. Let's play more Magic. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they have. I'm curious to see what we do. They are going to have targeted removal spell, and maybe they'll have the Massacre card. I can't believe we haven't seen the Massacre card yet. Okay, this is technically 5 mana, right? So we're going to keep this. It's only one actual land, but all these other lands are basics, or are, you know, lands. So we're going to turn 1, turn Timber. Turn 2, probably another turn Timber. Alright, yep. Turn Timber it up. Enters tapped. Turn 2, turn Timber. Turn 3, we'll play Mammoth. Turn 3, we're gonna have Mammoth. Ooh, they've got Magda. So ooh, that was a really good draw. So never mind. We're gonna have turn 2 this 2/3. They need to have a removal spell to get rid of it. Which their deck, they're Jund. They're Jund, so they probably have the removal spell. But if they don't have the removal spell and they attack, we do get to block. Okay, they really wanted that on turn 1. But yep, they've got the removal spell. That's a bummer for us. Because if we want to play Mammoth this next turn, we have to play... we have to take 3 damage. I think we're doing it, though, right? So we'll play this. We'll take 3 damage. We'll play Mammoth. A little slower. They were on the play, and they have played stuff like all these turns. Yep, that's why they're going to have so little cards in hand. We'll see if they have another removal spell here, or if they're just going to tap with the Jasper Sentinel to make a clue. Yep. When does this start doing fun things? There's a dragon. Okay. Magda, 5 clues. But they have a flyer in the air. Flyer in the air is a problem for us. So we'll play this. Pumps our friend. We'll play Felidar. I'm gonna attack. Felidar could block Magda, so it would save us 2 life. But had they decided to block there and sacrifice something else, like, I think that would have been just as fine. So yeah, I think we're okay with that. Alright, here comes this little card that we saw last time. So they're going to get to... They get to, like, do a lot of card selection. This card seems really powerful. Ooh, and it has First Strike. They ate a card in our graveyard. That's fine. So yeah, they hit us for a lot. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get there this game. We're going to have to try again on the play. Their deck looks pretty fast. Their deck looks sweet. Their deck looks cool. I'm happy to see another deck in Standard that looks cool. This deck looks very similar to, like, something that I would like to play. So they get to look at, like, 10 cards there, right? Oh, and they found a removal spell. What? Even keeps us in this game. What? I guess this makes a 2/2. We're going to make a lot of ground blockers. So we can make 3 blockers on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Take 5, 6. Not technically dead? I guess that's what we have to do, right? So we'll play this. We'll make a 2/2 cat. We'll show off the power of Felidar Retreat here. It's gonna make some 2/2 cats. I'm really happy that we won that last game, because we just straight up won that last game with the Felidar Retreat and the Roiling Regrowth. Roiling Regrowth and Felidar Retreat pumped up our team so we could do those great blocks, and then we were attacking for like 20 with Vigilance. That was a really powerful sequence of turns and games. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Alright, they've got... Oh my goodness! They've got Olivia! They have Olivia in their deck! Do they have a dead creature? They don't. But wow! I was not expecting Olivia. Alright, we're dead to Olivia. We're dead to Predator and Olivia attacking. Wow! What a cool sequence. What a cool game. Yeah, resolve all. Resolve all. Alright, they have Olivia in their deck. Well, now we know. I guess that's a little bit of knowledge. Surely it's a one of Olivia, right? Surely there's not this many Olivias running around. We could have Roiling Regrowth there and gained a little bit of... Or not gained life, but we could have blocked 2 more things. But blocking 3 things didn't matter there because they had 7 damage in the air and we were at 7 and we couldn't block 7. Well, I'm happy with our attempt here. The biggest problem we're going to have is... Scute Swarm against a deck full of removal spells. Full of 1-for-1 removal spells. Interestingly enough, though, we didn't see big board wipes. So if we are able to do a little powerful stuff first... Alright, so... Oh, this hand is so slow. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this hand. And we're going to hopefully draw... Because double Felidar Retreat. We would love to draw Prosperous Innkeeper. Turn 2, Prosperous Innkeeper. would be phenomenal. So I'm going to play the Mammoth. I'm going to play the Mammoth tapped in the hopes that we draw a turn 2 Prosperous Innkeeper. We did it! We drew turn 2 Prosperous Innkeeper. So we get to play this, we get to make a treasure, and now next turn we get to play oh man, it is risky. I guess we're gonna play Felidar Retreat next turn, is kind of my plan. There's their Prosperous Innkeeper. Alright. Wow, we didn't draw land, but that's still very big and powerful, right? So Forest. I think it's gotta be Innkeeper. Or it's gotta be, yeah. Forest Felidar Retreat. So if we draw land next turn, great. If we don't draw land next turn, you know what? No, I'm not going to attack. I value our Innkeeper more than their Innkeeper. Our Innkeeper, if we get Scute Swarm and stuff going, gains us so much life. If we draw another untapped land, we're going to play the second Felidar Retreat. And then we're going to start going crazy, right? Then we're going to start going wild. All right, yep, there's their 3/3. Are they attacking? They're not attacking. Oh, no. Well, this is still good, right? This is still good. We're going to make some 2/2s on the ground. I guess, again, there's no reason to do it right now. It's an instant, so we'll do it at the end of our turn. Oh, man. I think we'd be in such a good spot had we been able to do that right now. Had we been able to do that right now, we would be in such a good spot. Oh. Alright, they're at 2 mana, so they could do a couple of things here. They're going to be getting double life gain triggers on their creatures. They're going to attack us. There's no creature to... What else does this do? Doesn't this also let them, like... Gets a counter whenever it becomes tapped. Exile up to 1 target card. Okay, so no, it doesn't, like, do... I'm thinking of Territorial Kavu from Historic. But yep, they're going to hit us for 4. That's okay. We're going to play Regrowth. We're going to make 2 2/2s. We'll sacrifice the Forest. And we'll go get Forest. Why did we only get 1 land? Because I'm... Oh, no. Oh, no. I missed my... Oh, no. Oh, we deserve that. We deserve that. Oh, no. Because we get 2 things with Roiling Regrowth, and I just completely messed up. If we'd gotten 2 lands, we would have played the other, the other Felidar here. Have I messed that up before? Did I mess that up in other games? I'm really curious. I'm really curious to know if I've messed that up before now. But yep, here goes their things. They're also having, you know, some slight land issues. So I guess even with my terrible mistake, game is not entirely over. Yep, they get to eat that now. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. What a mistake on my part. What a mistake. If we had another 2/2 here, I'm not sure how good we'd be off with another 2/2, but it feels like we'd be pretty good. They found land, so they are fixing their land issues. Go to my turn. We're going to do this again. This time we're going to do it correctly. This time, so we'll sacrifice a land, and we'll find 2 lands this time. Hey, look. It's 2 lands. Yep, and we're going to get double triggers. Cat. Cat. We should have another cat on the battlefield. If we draw land, we might not be in terrible shape. Alright, that's good enough to play. That's good enough to play, because that is going to find us 2 lands. Prosperous Innkeeper gaining us a little bit of life. Will Prosperous Innkeeper gain us enough life to win this game? Play Plains. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. Oh, this has First Strike, doesn't it? Oh. Never mind. I don't want to attack into their First Striker. No attacks. We're keeping the ground busy, though. We are keeping the ground busy. So next turn... Oh, Goldspan Dragon. Alright, are we dead in the air? 9. Well, we get to play another Felidar Retreat this coming turn. They have 4 mana currently. We need to not take 9. And we'd really like to gain some life. So that does bring... I guess we have to gain life, right? If we don't gain life, we die. So, Felidar plus land doesn't gain us enough life. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think we can gain enough life, can we? Do you have flying? Flash Vigilance. Nope, doesn't have flying. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Felidar. For some reason, I thought these cats had lifelink. Well, I think we have to play Felidar. We have to play land. Yeah, we're just gonna attack for a whole bunch. We're gonna attack for a whole bunch. See how they block. Obviously, they'll block a lot so that they don't die, and then we'll die in the air. But this is a cool game. This was a cool game. I'm not entirely convinced that had we correctly done this, we might have won this game had we correctly done this. What we're learning is what we really want is a creature with reach. What we would really like is a little creature with reach. Sean doesn't have reach, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness, they have another Goldspan Dragon. So yeah, I don't think... Trying to just think how this game played out, and I think even had we remembered to grab 2 lands with that regrowth, which I can't believe, what a silly mistake on my part. What a silly mistake on my part. But I don't think we were overcoming 3 flying dragons. That second, when there was only the 2 flyers, that mistake did, I thought, lose us the game. But seeing the 3rd Goldspan Dragon, or the 3rd 4/4 flying haste creature, I don't think we would have won even had we had the Goldspan Dragon. Or even had we had the extra land from my missed silliness. Let's play again. Let's play again. Historic... What? No. Standard right. Standard. Scute Swarm! Scute Swarm! Scute Swarm fun times. Scute Swarm fun times. But yes, hello. My name's Elsewhere. If you're enjoying the Scute Swarm fun times, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be so good. That would be so nice of you. I'm a little baby YouTuber, about 4 months into my YouTube journey, so every like, comment, and subscription appeases the algorithm. If you're enjoying this video of us having fun with Scute Swarms, this is what we do on this channel. We do lots of big fun stuff, lots of big fun Scute Swarming stuff. We have tons of Historic Brawl video ups. I love Historic Brawl. Historic Brawl is where the fun lives on Magic Arena. You can play, I've got the Toxtrol videos up. Toxtrol, the Sludge Monster, very popular. Nicole Bolas, Dragon God, and Ravager video has been very popular. Edgar Markov in Historic. We've also got, I'm trying to think what else we've recently done. Chandra Tribal was a recent thing that we've done that was really fun. In Historic Brawl, we've also done, let's see, what else did we do recently that was fun? I know that opening weekend of Crimson Vow, we did some Olivia, we did Toxrill. Oh, we did Super Friends. We've got a whole bunch of videos up for Super Friends. Alright, so... Oh, there's no green mana in this hand, so yeah, we can't keep this because there's no green mana. But it looks like we were getting the little flipple thing there for a second. Mulligan, try to do better. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll put back one of the branch loss, right? No, we'll put back one of the basics. We've got a lot of things in our deck that find basics, so that makes sense to me. That makes sense to put back a basic. I think we're going to play the Amaria's Call as a land. Alright, Usher. So, mono, white, aggro. Scute Swarm. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and play this as a land. We don't have another 1-drop. I don't think that's going to be a spell. Particularly as they're going to have a pretty aggressive start, it looks like. So it does look like... I guess we're going to want to try to get this Felidar retreat down as quick as possible. It'd be great if they... This deck's going to be... I mean, this deck might only be running as low as 18 land. I mean, more likely it's probably got 20 land in it. Unless they're going up to 4 for Legion Angel, then they might have like 24, which is more typical. But if they're only playing 20 land or 18 land, it's not unheard of that this stall here, this stop, is them not drawing their second land. Ooh, Thalia. Thalia's really good against us. Well, we'll play this. Yeah, I guess if we get an opportunity to trade with Usher of the Fallen, we'll probably take it. we've got enough land in our hand that that's not of the utmost importance to us. So yeah, we'll trade here. Trades. If they just use their turn to spit out a 1/1, yep, that's what they're doing. Okay, that's not too bad for us. If they miss this, they didn't miss this land drop. I keep hoping that they're missing land drops. Oh no. Yep, that's pretty good for them. Pretty good. Well, we're gonna play this. We're gonna go ahead and play Scute Swarm. That does. The only like real thought I can think of to not playing Scute Swarm here is that it does like tell them what we're doing. And before Scute Swarm came down, because yeah, they might just have a removal spell, and they do. Like, you know, things like Brutal Cathar and Skyclave Apparition, very common in their type of deck. So we've got a clue and no castable spells. So I guess we're going to activate this clue. I guess we could have played Roiling Regrowth. I guess that was castable. And now we'll play this on white. Next turn we have Chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're taking 5. Down to 6. So they're going to have more blockers next turn. Or more attackers. So this Chariot needs to be quite good. Don't know if the Chariot's good enough now, right? Sharn's not good enough. Yeah, we'll play Chariot. Chariot going to give us 2 blockers. So that technically keeps us alive. We can block the 2 ushers. Take 1, 2, 3, 4. If they do get rid of both ushers, that's the game. Or if they get rid of one of our creatures. If they have 1 removal spell to get rid of a creature, that is the game. Yeah, seeing these little Thalias. Thalia was not a card that was really on my radar as a problem. Oh, yep, and that kills us. That kills us because they get to pay 2, pump their team, and now it is enough to kill us, no matter how we block. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4. We take 7 if they attack with all. So what could we have done differently there? It's really unfortunate to say that, like, really what we needed to do differently this game was them not to have Thalia. The Fateful was annoying, but we already had to play Scute Mob or Scute Swarm on a turn when we didn't really want to play it. Well, I think we just run this back. Yeah, we're just gonna run it back. We had kind of a slower hand than we'd like. We're on the play now. Being on the play seems very important in this matchup. We would have loved to have been on the play there. We were on the draw and we mulliganed. So hopefully, like something like a Prosperous Innkeeper would be very good, or that 2/3. The 2/3, this is probably the best matchup for that 2/3 with Vigilance, because it gets to attack because it has Vigilance, and it blocks really well against a deck full of 2/1s. So hopefully that 2/3 is going to be very strong for us. It's like counting my chickens before they hatch. Like I see they've got like a really big gym in their name. Fubu Baros, their gym is bigger. That means they're in like, I think that means they're in tier like 1 of Diamond, so they're about to hit Mythic. We're way over here with our little tiny Diamond. We're not like, really desperately trying to hit Mythic or anything. We're just playing fun decks. I'm thinking about playing Scute Swarm in Historic. I'm wondering if there's a collected company Scute Swarm deck that we could build. Obviously, we lose Felidar Retreat if we're doing that. And there might be a Felidar Retreat deck in Historic. I kind of doubt it. Particularly, we can't play Collected Company and Felidar Retreat. And Collected Company does serve a similar purpose to Felidar Retreat as like a rebuilding mechanic. But I guess I'm not sure off the top of my head if there's other like find a land creatures for 3 mana that Collected Company could hit to make our Scute Swarms good. But that's something else I might look into. Man, I'm so happy that the first 2 games. Game 1 we made 22 Scute Swarm tokens. In Game 2 we made 24 Scute Swarm tokens. I'm so happy that happened, since it proceeded to not really happen the rest of the games. We did take a game off of Jund with Felidar Retreat, and we did beat the blue-black control deck because they conceded when they didn't draw lands. Alright, so turn 2 Innkeeper. We're going to keep this. This has kind of early Wrenn and 6 with the recoil, right? particularly if we draw land. We really need to draw land here, and I need to remember how recoil works. Or how rolling... I keep calling it recoil. Roiling regrowth. How regrowth works. Roiling regrowth. So we've got this. We're going to play the Innkeeper. We might... We're not playing the other card. We might block. We might block here. Keep our life total up. I guess... The bigger thing is, like, it keeps our life total up, but it also, like, prevents them these choices. Yeah, I think we're going to block to prevent them from being able to use that to make 2-1s. We would like them to not go as wide this game as they went last game. Okay, that's a, it's an interesting 1-drop. 1-1 first strike. Oh, we didn't draw land, which means we have to use our regrowth here at end of turn. I guess we don't have to do it at end of turn, but we're going to do it at end of turn. I don't immediately see any problem with that. That'll put us at 3 land for next turn, so we still have to draw an untapped land. I guess we're going to do it now, right? They've already played their mana. Yeah, I'm not sure. Does that make things cost more? We'll sacrifice plains. We'll go find plains and forest. We'll remember that this is a plains and forest type of find. Plains and forest. They come into play. They've got Redain. They're going to hit us for 2. Redain makes some of our spells cost a lot more. So we're playing this, we're paying 3 life, and we are playing Yasharn. We got a big boy blocker now. That's good news. And we get to go find more land, so that we stop missing these land drops. That is also good news. Now we need something to go with these land drops. We need something for roiling regrowth to do. So unfortunately, again, that's going to pump up their team. They might just attack us for 3 in the air. Yep, just getting us for 3 in the air. Innkeeper. So land. Innkeeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn we get to cast Rin. So I'm going to go ahead and play Neverwinter Dryad as well. We'll gain a life. No attacks. They could also activate Faceless Haven here. They've got lots of good attacks. We're going to block with Neverwinter, soak up some damage. Neverwinter will go find a basic with Neverwinter. And this Renin 7, we really need the Renin 7 token to do good work. Alright, they are attacking with everything this turn. I'm going to try to block here. I would like that to go away. We'll try to block here. We'll declare those as our blocks. Then we're going to sack Neverwinter. Oh, they do have a pump spell. They're taking Yasharn out. Taking Yasharn out actually does question whether I want to do this with with the Dryad. But I guess we do. I guess we're still going to do this with the Dryad once it's our trigger again. Oh, they could still activate Faithless Haven is what they were getting there. But yeah, we'll go find a basic forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So land equals 7. Renin 7. And then if we can just draw a Scute mob, we might be in a good place. So land. Renin 7. We need them not to have another Fateful Absence. We need them not to have another removal spell for this token. So if they're playing, we would really like to see a Skyclave Apparition. Skyclave Apparition notably does not hit Renin 7 or the token, but Brutal Cathar can eat tokens. That's the consideration of why you would play it over Skyclave Apparition. Because Skyclave Apparition can hit permanents, non-land permanents, that cost 4 or less, but it can't hit tokens. So alright, we are going to make a big old Tree Folk with Reach. No attacks. We also have to block. So this puts lands into our hands, or we can play any number of lands. Ooh, that's a big card. It's another big card. Continuing to pump their team. So we would have to chump block if they attack with everything. We would get to kill Redain if they attack with everything. So that would be nice. And I guess the question there is, do they attack us with everything, or do they send some of it at Rin? Alright, they've correctly identified that Rin is no longer important. So we block here. We block here. We take 8. We go to 1. Drew Scute Swarm. Is Scute Swarm good enough? Yikes, we only got 1 land and we discarded some very powerful cards. So no attacks. As long as they don't have creatures on the ground, or flyers, because we're going to cast a regrowth here. Thalia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we do the regrowths now. Right? Before Thalia makes them cost more. And we would like to just get, if we can get enough Scute Swarms onto the battlefield, we might get there. Alright, here we go. More Scute Swarms. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and cast the other one as well. Auto pay. More Scute Swarm tokens. Sacrifice a land. More Scute Swarm tokens. Thalia is here. But we have so many Scute Swarms. Brutal Cathar. Gonna take out the Tintin, right? Taking out a Scute Swarm token doesn't matter at all anymore. Unfortunately, we do have to block. Unless they send everything at Rin. They're sending nothing at Rin. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright, well, yep. Block, block, block. Blocky block. Block. We get to draw a card. Let's draw a card. Let's start there. Is this a castable spell? So let's make 2 4/4 angels. It's +1 Rin. Only 1 land. And more good stuff discarded. But yeah, we'll play it. We'll get a lot of things. Oh my goodness, look at how many tokens. Is this a new record for our tokens? No attacks. So we now have, looks like 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18, 28. Looks like 31. New record. New record for Scute mobs. New record for Scute Swarms. 24 Scute Swarms. Next turn, we can use his... We did it! We won a game! We won a game! They must have drawn land there. Alright, we picked up another win. Wow! I did not expect that. 31! 31 Scute Swarms. That's apparently the magic number. Apparently the magic number is 31 Scute Swarm tokens to pick up the concession. Alright, they're doing some re-sideboarding now. They're readjusting their plan after seeing the silliness that is our deck. Wow! Alright, that was great. So now our record is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 4-5. If we were to win this last game, we would be 5-5 and 2-2 on the day with Scute Swarm tokens in Diamond. Diamond ranked in Standard, which is... Diamond is arguably harder than Mythic. At least harder than, you know, the lower levels of Mythic. Maybe not harder than, like, trying to get top 1,200, but Diamond is full of just really competitive decks. Oh, no! We're not gonna keep it. No, we ain't gonna keep it. We're not gonna keep it, 'Cause it has no lands. Oh, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. 3 Scute Swarms. 3 of our bug friends. Yeah, we have to mulligan that. Oh. Alright, this is much better. We're going to keep this. We're going to put back this because it costs white mana. And I guess we have white, but we're hoping to turn 2 Chariot here. Or not turn 2 Chariot. Yeah, turn 2 Chariot would be pretty good. No, we're going to play this on turn 1 tapped. Turn 2 Innkeeper. If they don't have Thalia, we can turn 3 Chariot. Turn 3 Chariot, pretty strong. We'll see what they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have Thalia. So our entire plan is, negated. That's interesting. We're actually going to play this, and we're going to use its ability, right? We'll use its play a land ability. Play a basic. Because next turn we can play Scute Swarm. Oh, there's Skyclave. Never mind. Alright, they had 1-drop into Thalia into removal creature 3-drop. They had just as good as it could have gone for them. So yeah, we need to play Innkeeper. Innkeeper gonna make a treasure. Next turn we can play Chariot. See if Chariot can do well for us. Because right now their attackers aren't particularly good. Cathar. Cathar gonna eat Innkeeper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit for 5. Again, not particularly strong. Land. Another 1-drop here to go really wide would be really bad for us. There it is. Yet another 1-drop. All right. They have had the stuff. We'll play Chariot. We get 2 2/2s. We can notably block Cathar and Skyclave at this point. If these both stick around. Here's Spellbinder. Spellbinder going to make Scute Swarm cost more. That's fine. The real fear of Spellbinder, though, is just that it's going to kill us. So if we block both the 2/2s, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, go to 7, and then we're only 2 or 3 hits from Spellbinder killing us. And we don't really have a great way to gain life here. Alright, they're just... I guess they don't want to attack with Cathar, because then we would get back our thing. So, Scute Swarm. Oh, we have to play a land first to play Scute Swarm. That's brutal. So, yep, play land, play Scute Swarm. No attacks, because that would leave us 2 vulnerable. Still in the same position, a Faceless Haven. That's going to be a problem later. See if they're just going to hit us for 3. They're just going to hit us for 3. We really need to draw another Prosperous Innkeeper. We should probably be playing some sort of removal in our sideboard. We should probably be playing Brutal Cathars. That's what this thing's called, right? Brutal Cathar. Yep. If we were playing Brutal Cathars, we could potentially hit them to remove their stuff, which would be very powerful right now. Well, I mean, I guess we're casting it, right? We're definitely in the mood to cast everything we draw. I guess it also lets us activate Chariot, right? So there's some interesting stuff going on here. Do they have a Fateful Absence to hit our Scute Swarm? Or do they just have the Activate Faceless Haven trigger? Is that what's happening? Alright, so we're gonna go find lands. You said, though, if we don't gain life or get rid of Elite Spellbinder, it doesn't matter how many lands and things we have. We will play this. We will make a Scute Swarm token. These come back as flying creatures, right? Yeah, these come back as flying creatures. So we actually don't want to kill this thing, because we don't want them to disturbed and bring them back as flyers. So that actually is very unfortunate. So yeah, no attacks or blocks. If we can draw a Prosperous Innkeeper, we are in this game. Prosperous Innkeeper needs to be the draw, though. Okay, we can't target them. Things deal 1 less damage to their stuff. That's very bad for us. That is bad for us. If they think that's enough for them to attack for all, though, that would be good for us. because we would kill the 3-3. Does the 3-3 have menace now? Doesn't it have some other keyword? The 3-3 might have menace. Looks like they're playing it safe, though. Since they're playing it safe, I'm going to go over and take a look. No, it has first strike. Yep, we're down to 5. We're not in great shape. This needs to be a really good draw. I don't think that's good enough, right? We can play it. Make some Scute Mob tokens. How many Scute Mob tokens are better? Let's read exactly what this does. I think we do want to make another Scute Mob token, right? So, just Sharn, right? One attack. Make a Scute Mob token, or Scute Swarm. Make a Scute Swarm token. Now, when we play a land, we'll get 3 more Scute Swarms. Wow, the Prosperous Innkeeper here would have been so good. They're going to give us back Prosperous Innkeeper? Oh, they both have first strike. Oh, wow, I was really excited for a second. I was like, oh my goodness, giving us back Prosperous Innkeeper might win us this game. But no, that doesn't do it now. Well, we've got 6 Scute Swarms. Not as good as 31. Not as good as 31. But 6 is still pretty good. They're just still attacking with the 1 in the air. What could we draw here? I was thinking if we drew a Felidar Retreat, maybe? We have to cast a spell, otherwise Moonrage Brute flips. So yeah, we can play a land, we can make a whole bunch of tokens, but unfortunately, that's not gonna do it. We'll get to see how many tokens we make. Alright, we did the thing though. We made 12, or no, like 9, 15 tokens here. Oh, this lets me play a basic, right? So I should have played the other land first. Yeah, that's my bad. So we would have had 30 Scute Swarm tokens had I played that correctly. But unfortunately, we're at 2 life. If they just didn't have... Because I think we played the 2-3 on turn 2. And then they hit us with the Skyclave on turn 3. So I think turn 4 was when they ate Prosperous Innkeeper. But yeah, if they hadn't eaten Prosperous Innkeeper, we might have won that match. We might have won that game. But as it is, we went 4-6. 4-6 with our Scute Swarm deck in Standard. But that's awesome. 4-6 with Scute Swarm in Standard. And, we didn't make infinite tokens, but we did the thing. We did the thing that we set out to do. We won 4 games of Magic, which is fantastic. We had a fun time doing it. And we made 22 Scute Swarm tokens in the first game, 24 Scute Swarm tokens in the second game. Let's move this over here so the sideboard can come over here. Oh, I guess we could immediately side these in. What could we side out? What could we take out? We had trouble with mono white. So what we would really like is something that deals damage to mono white decks. We would really like something that, deals 1 or 2 damage to each attacking creature. Is there anything like that currently in Standard? Or, something like a Settle the Wreckage. We would love Settle the Wreckage. That would have been great. But yeah, we don't really see, but those are the most obvious things that we could change up. Even, I guess, just something that was a really good blocker. Even more token producers. I wonder if there's more token producers, if there's something obvious that I'm missing that would have been good just to keep up the blocking game with them. Or even like a first striker, I suppose. I mean, that little 1/1 first striker that they played that had Disturb might not be terrible just because it can disturb them out. The problem is so many of the cards in this deck really synergize. You really need to keep your synergies going because we were playing, let's see, 12, 18. So 18 actual lands and then 4, 8, 10 spell lands. So we were kind of playing 28 lands. The Roiling Regrowth did some stuff there. There was one game that would have been a lot closer. I still think we would have lost it, but wow, I completely only pulled 1 instead of 2 lands. Innkeeper was great. Innkeeper should definitely be in the deck. I mean, if anything, maybe that other creature. There's another white creature that has like Soul Sister ability that has Disturbed. Uh, Maybe we want to play that over the Neverwinter Dryads, or maybe a split of some sort, or maybe take out a couple of these other like spell lands, maybe play only 2 mammoths and play 2 of that, because another card to have gained infinite life, or to gain 1 life for each creature we were triggering, would have been very, very powerful. But I think the core of this deck was pretty fun. Like, we might do this again. We might play this again, particularly after set happens. Let's take a look at our profile. When does this oh, it doesn't tell us. Usually it tells you like when the season ends, but when the season ends, we might, because then we'll get knocked back down to like gold. When we're in gold, maybe we'll play this, because there'll be more playing for funsies, less people potentially trying to tier it up. But yeah, that was really fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name's Elsewhere. I'm here every single day on YouTube. I love this type of deck. I love playing Magic like this, where it's just fun Magic. And if you like playing that sort of Magic, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. That would make me very happy. But that's going to do it for me today. We had great games. We made Scute Swarms. And let me know if you're enjoying this. Let me know if there's a deck you want to see me play. This was somebody suggested that I play this, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun. But wherever you are out there in space and time, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everything's going your way. My internet friends, my fellow shipmates on Spaceship Earth, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.